Yeah, we got, I mean, they just took down the dumps underneath the Denver, Colorado airport, which is a huge city under there. And that was joint task force of German, English, Canadian, I think it was even Italian, white hats. And yeah, they went in there and kicking the shit out of the dark elements. All I could say is that there's a lot of amazing things that are happening right now. I mean, it's we're getting on top of it, but they're really starting to release a lot of stuff that has been accomplished. So what I've got here, I managed to get a little bit of homework in. It's pretty good stuff. Voice is always going to be the instrument, okay, of God's will. Always remember that. Without us doing what we're doing by voicing and bringing light and awareness to all the sleepers that are out there, this couldn't have been achieved. And even in the timing that we had, it could not have been achieved. So, we have to give ourselves at the very least, a Boy Scout badge, right? And I think we will be rewarded for the things that we have done and accomplished. Hey, Zach. The first signs of healing, I should have had my honey this morning to clear up my chest, but I didn't have time. We were in a squall yesterday, hey, WW, and down at it's about, 7-8 kilometers away. It's a big mall there. So we get in there and back out, and it was just coming down. So I said, well, I got no time for this. And of course, it was so warm, and I was so hot at that point, even though there was aircon in there. You'd come outside and it's go. We put our helmets on and we went. So, but it was kind of nice. So, there is a huge takedown of all the Dracos and whatever's left that were plotting to measures and, basic viruses, whatever they were trying to do. They've all been intercepted and taken down with a vengeance. I also want to say they have captured or destroyed they captured and destroyed a frigate, Cartel frigate, that was operating and manufacturing fentanyl, cocaine, and crystal meth in the tune of about $7 billion that were on board. They had about 15 to 30, I don't even know what the number is in there, but it was quite a few slaves that were captured, some American, that were forced to get into this manufacturing thing, and many apparently were thrown overboard before this thing was captured because they weren't going to listen to what the cartel wanted them to do. So it was basically a kill ship, but the Alliance got a hold of it and stormed it through special Alpha operators and hit them hard, evacuated everything, and then torched everything in place. So they let it burn. They basically torched it from inside and let it burn to a point, and then they blasted the shit out of it. Those elite, I guess, were shipped off to Gitmo as well. Gitmo is just, they've got planes going in there on a New York type airport basis. I mean, that's how many are going in there per day. But like I says, this is going to carry on. This is going to continue. Hey, Scott, to these updates that are happening is all positive updates, but it just kind of lets everybody know. It lets everybody know that the amount and the layers of deep, dark, clone warfare and deep state mind control operators that are out there. I mean, there is just so much evil and layers of evil. And you know, when they take out a adrenochrome dripped clone that is having convulsions or whatever, another one pops up somewhere else. And you know, I mean, they're you know, this is a battle for nutrition, a battle of you know, and that's good, because you know, every time they're popping up, we're taking them out. So you know, we're depleting their so you know, every day we get closer and closer to you know, to you know, to having our world back. So yes, a lot of things on that front in the bioweapon areas. They had hit and stormed many deep state. There was, and I just want to add here something here before I forget. The Knights Templars. Okay, these are alpha squads. Knights Templars were, you know, basically freedom fighters out of, you know, starting in the Old English days, and you know, they were basically, you know, followers of God, and you know, freedom fighters even back in the day. They have basically, you know, become a very, very efficient squad, executing different satanic sites in mountain or in underground inside the Alps in Switzerland. And they're taking all that down as well. So, you know, there's stuff that we never even knew that was even existed before, but now it's happening, right? Yes, you're right. It started on Saturday. The ISO 20022 has started already. Templars were in America before Columbus. I believe they were. Yeah, good call there, Darren. Thanks for the info. Yes, hi Yvette. Nice to see you in the house. I don't know anything about that, Danny. The Lethians, not sure. You know, I don't believe that the true Templars, Knights Templars, are not satanic. They fought the Satanics going as far back as the 14th century. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's the information that I'm getting here. Okay, and there was over 400 high-level trafficking assets were extracted alive so they can face trial. And that was the airborne that went in there to clean them out. And they're on their way to Gitmo for trial. Okay. I'm just reporting this. Welcome. The Netherlands. Speciality. Welcome, dear. You know, there is a huge take. Okay. And yes, the value that was on that ship was over $7 billion in, you know, killer drugs. Basically, they were all just killer drugs. They're all slated for the United States to be spread on the streets. So all this stuff is being taken out. They have basically fortressed off, like Trump has fortressed off and has circled the complete borders of the United States, including the waterfronts and everything else. There's nothing getting through. So anything that's inside the United States right now is being manufactured inside. Okay, so, and they're taking them down as well. Gitmo time. I'm from Scotland. Gitmo time. I'm from Scotland. Well, it's the same time as Miami, so just look up Miami. I think it would be New York time, same thing. The way they got their time, you know, whatever they got their time zones. Sedition behavior. Yes, I mean, sedition is just some of the charges that are going to be given to them, but a lot of them are, you know, crimes against humanity, which is automatic death penalty. And then they know they're going down. I mean, that's why they're fighting tooth and nail. Now I have to add to that, because there's a lot of them that are giving up information and, in trade for, life imprisonment or maybe a lighter, whatever, right? I don't know what the game is going on there. Yes, we always, we put our brave vets first, and you guys got a raw deal on that, and I'm gonna, I am out there helping to get that all corrected. Yeah, well, like the reason why I'm in the Philippines right now is because it's just an easier place for me. I got better Wi-Fi down here. I've got more kind of a little bit better of a setup here than if I'm, stuck in my motorhome inside Canada where it's cold. Hi, Jerry. How you doing, Jerry? Yeah. It's always nice to see patriots from around the world. KJ, Orchids. I encourage everybody to watch the movie, okay? We will. Oh, Nuremberg, okay, yeah. Yeah, well, it basically lays it all out. I mean, the Nuremberg trials are still going on, and we're going to be getting that in the great exposure that's about to come, right? Lots of good things happening. I mean, I'm just telling you. And I do want to say that, there was a drop by the government of Canada saying that there will be, for the seniors, a increase in pension in the CCP and the COA, whatever it is, pensions to maybe be tripled in what they're getting right now. So if you got $2,000 now, you might be getting $6,000 by the 26th of November, which is like a couple days, okay? But, I don't know if they're going to release that or not, because, in the sleeper's eyes, and in fact he's not, okay? And I just might want to add to this, and I will get to the questions here, but I just want to add to this that whether it be Trump or whoever, but it's going to be the U.S. Republic that takes over the and takes control of the bullshit that's going on from Mexico or inside Mexico. And it's also going to be control of what's going on, all the bullshit and the control that the CCP have inside of Canada. Now, whether it be Trump or as the new commander-in-chief, or whether it be John F. K. Jr., the new commander-in-chief, or whoever will be the new commander-in-chief, there will be, they're going to be taking all the responsibility for all the crown states that the English overlords once controlled, and that goes back hundreds and hundreds of years when they conquered different countries. And if they couldn't, win those countries kinetically, then they would come in in political means, and of course be putting their fraudulent and parasitic banking system in place, based on the Rothschilds and all that. We are basically having our shackles broken from and taken away from this monarchy type tyrannical overlord situation. And it will be it's been confirmed that we will be under the new Western kingdom. And this is why whatever you're seeing inside the United States, as far as the no taxes and all this Doge money and everything else, I mean, they're calling it different names. They're not going to call it Nasera Jacera maybe, but whatever they're doing, it's going to be. Going back to this thing in Canada, Robert over, and it read basically from the government, their government blogs or whatever they were doing, said that on November the 26th that they would be, increasing. And if I had time to just find out exactly what that is, just give me a second here. I'll just see if I can get it read out to you. Okay, so here it is here. So combined payments, the November 26th date is notable because it is a triple payment day with the Canada Pension Plan, CPP, and the Guaranteed Income Supplement, GIS, also scheduled to be deposited on the same day for eligible seniors. Direct deposit is the fastest way to receive the payments, and I believe the checks, if they're going by checks, they'll be arrive later due to the mail times. Okay, so and you know what the postal service is like in Canada. It's it's on its deathbed. So that's kind of where we're at with that. We'll just have to see. And like I said, if I do happen to get an increase in the pension, then I will certainly be reporting that as well. Yeah, excuse the hair. I'm in 110 degree humidity, and I should find a hat, I guess. But it's yeah, and plus the wind is coming in gusts. But it's still nice out. It's still t-shirt weather, obviously.